Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to be going over and showing you how to install the Longview Custom Towing Mirrors here on our 2020 Ford F-150. So here's what our towing mirror looks like installed, and it actually has a pretty flush finish here. It blends in well with the contours of the factory mirror, so it really looks in place on our vehicle here. We can barely tell that this is an aftermarket accessory. So we can see we have this large rectangular mirror face here, which is actually on a ball and socket joint. Therefore, we can adjust this up and down, side to side, on each corner to get the best view of our trailer and what's behind us. So here's a look at the outside of the towing mirror here, and again we can see it's sort of made of the same material, and it's actually a very similar color to the factory side mirror housing. So overall, again, it just blends in really well with the vehicle here and makes for a very factory-like finish. So if you've ever towed a trailer before, I'm sure there's been instances where you wish you could see a little bit more of your trailer and what's going on behind us. This is going to allow for a much safer and smoother towing experience. If that's the case, you're really going to want to look into a set of aftermarket towing mirrors. Even on our half-ton F-150 here, the factory mirrors are pretty large, but even for some trailers, they could still limit some of our visibility. Adding these aftermarket towing mirrors here are going to be a huge improvement. It's going to make your life much easier when you're out towing on the road. The adjustable mirror face here is going to allow us to get a great view of our trailer, what's behind us, and what's going on. So to give you guys a better perspective of what we're going to be seeing in both of our mirror faces here, I'm standing directly beside the trailer. We should still pretty clearly be able to see ourselves in the factory mirror. But if we move over to the left here, we should see us coming out of perspective from the factory mirror and then coming into perspective of our aftermarket towing mirror. So basically what this is going to do, obviously we're going to be able to see more what's around us, but this will be particularly useful when we're trying to merge or change lanes. That way we can see others coming up in our blind spot. So one last thing I'd like to point out, our towing mirrors here are going to be made in the USA, so you know you're getting a quality product. So a couple other things. We are actually going to be losing the integrated turn signal into the side mirror. It's going to be covered by the factory tow mirror. But if we have the puddle lamp feature, that's still going to be operational here on the bottom of our side mirror. It is not covered by the towing mirror. And then last but not least, we can actually still fold our mirrors in with the towing mirrors installed. There's going to be no interference with the vehicle. So to start our installation today, we're going to come outside our vehicle here to either side of our side mirrors. Now it may be a good idea just to go ahead and clean yours off before we start, depending on how dirty they are. But then we can grab one of our towing mirrors. We're going to be on the driver's side, so we're going to be grabbing the one labeled LH. We can see that's sort of indented here into the plastic on the inside. Then it's pretty simple from here. We just simply take the mirror and slide it over to the factory side mirror. Now it should really only go on one way, so it's pretty straightforward. So now we may want to just put a little bit of pressure here on the tow mirror to make sure everything lines up with the grooves there. But now we can take our little J-hook here. This hook end is going to clamp on, wrap around rather, on the inside of the mirror face. Then the threaded rod here is going to line up with the hole in our towing mirror, just like so. So using one hand to apply pressure to our hook here, I'm going to come back with our other one here, take our little threaded knob, and try to line that up as best we can with that J-hook, and then begin turning it clockwise to lock it in place. We don't want to snug it down too much. We could actually deform the plastic or possibly break it. You just want to give it a couple turns, get it nice and tight. We can actually just go ahead and jiggle the mirror here to make sure everything is on there nice and secure. And now we could get in our truck there, take a look at our trailer, and adjust our mirror accordingly. Then we just simply jump over to the other side and repeat that same process. And that's going to do it today for our look at installation of the Longview Custom Towing Mirrors here on our 2020 Ford F-150.